E3 is just around the corner and we are expecting to see a lot of great releases and reveals for this year, such as Halo Infinite, Breath of the Wild 2, Starfield, and Resident Evil Village DLC. But along with these amazing games, there will be a few other games that have confirmed they will not be making an appearance for E3. What is going on, guys? It's your host Mark and welcome back to another G-Mineo video. Guys, E3 is just around the corner and I am super pumped. It is my first time attending or attending E3, and I feel like I've made it. I feel like as a gamer, I've made it. Take that, mom. And before you guys shoot the messenger in the foot, just know I am just as bummed out as you guys are. I was really anticipating a lot of these games to make a release and reveal at E3, but unfortunately they will not be happening due to various reasons, whether it's just time or COVID. Before we get started with the video though, guys, make sure you guys go smash that like button down below. That would really help us out a lot to keep making and pumping these content out for you guys. So definitely go hit that subscribe button down below and also comment down below what games you guys are super excited for E3. But with all that being said, we're gonna just go ahead and jump right into the first one. The first game that will not be making an appearance this year at E3 is Hogwarts Legacy. Now, as a fan of the Harry Potter series and as a fan of the Harry Potter games since Deathly Hallows, I am super bummed this game will not be showing at E3. Now, if you guys don't remember, this game was actually originally planned to drop this year, but was delayed in January 2021 onto 2022, and WarnerBros' reasoning behind this was a little unclear. Was it due to COVID, or was it due to the whole Gamergate scandal that happened at the time? But hey, that's a conversation for another video. But so far from what we could tell from the limited cinematics and trailers we have for this game looks absolutely stunning and most likely worth the wait. From what we saw, the things you could do in this game, from customization to exploring, are limitless. So this game is supposed to set in the late 1800s and players can create their own characters and learn spells and practically anything and everything that they want to do. And what I love about this game and what I really wanted to see more from E3 if they were going to show is the large open world that this game is going to have. So like, I was really excited to see gameplay of you taming bees in the Forbidden Forest or maybe drinking Butterbeer at Hogmeade, but of course that's all left to our imagination. So another game that will not be making any gameplay appearances this year at E3 is Suicide Squad. So this is another Warner Bros game that will unfortunately not be making an appearance at E3 this year. If you guys haven't seen it yet, the game features a single player mode where gamers can switch between characters at will and a multiplayer co-op mode that allows players to team up with friends. But unfortunately, this is about all we know so far, along with the few cinematics that the publishers have released. But the game is hoping to be released in 2022. And since we're on the topic of 2022, many game developers believe and predict that it will be the year of gaming. Obviously, this past year has been extremely hard for many of us. Obviously, games definitely boomed during the pandemic, but a lot of game developers and a lot of workers in the gaming industry were heavily affected by it. So I'm really happy to see that things are really starting to pick up now. But okay, now moving on to another Warner Bros. Game that will not be making an appearance this year that many actually were super excited about was Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights is an upcoming action role-playing game that focuses on Nightwing, Batgirl, Robin, and Red Hood from DC Comics. So this game was actually announced last year at DC Fandom. Initially, the studio had planned to release the title in 2021. However, in March 2021, the game was delayed to be released in 2022. A bummer! According to the studio, they had to delay the game so the team can get more time to deliver the best possible experience for the players. So okay, Bows? What's a bow? So okay, Warner Bros seem to not have a lot of games being released this year at E3. So what will Warner Bros release this year at E3? Well, it's just one game and one game only, and that is Back 4 Blood. So it is something which is great. I love Back 4 Blood, but I was really hoping to see that Hogwarts game, Warner Bros. So if you guys want to send it over to G-Mineo for us to test it, we would really appreciate it. But moving on to another game that will not be released or revealed this year at E3, we have Call of Duty Vanguard. So Call of Duty Vanguard is also expected to not be making an appearance at E3 for the reasons because they are making major plans of shaking things up with the new map for Warzone. It's also been claimed that Vanguard will have a campaign, multiplayer, and zombies mode, But from what we know thus far for Call of Duty Vanguard, we'll have the story take place in the European and Pacific theaters of World War II, according to reports. And according to reports, which went on to say its narrative will dive into the origin of the Allied Special Forces, Vanguard will also be incorporated into Warzone, which is something Activision had already confirmed will happen. The VGC report said Warzone will get an entirely new map and an update that's said to be bigger and more substantial. So yeah, I'm a little bummed out that they won't be making an appearance this year at E3, but hey, who is surprised, because Activision actually previously announced that they will not be attending E3 in the first place, along with PlayStation, who pulled out of E3 in 2019 with the reasons of they want to do something more. And you know what, go for it, PlayStation, we want to see those games. By the way guys, we are gonna have a Ratchet and Clank review coming up on this channel, so if you guys want to see more on that, then make sure you guys are subscribed down below. And now to list out a couple of games that will not be showcasing at E3. Also note guys, this may be subject to change, but this is the games that I have gathered up thus far. And also guys, just because it won't be making any gameplay appearances this year at E3 doesn't eliminate the fact that there could be cinematics and trailers that these games could release. So definitely keep your eyes peeled out for any games that you are looking forward to. But the list is as follows. The first one we have that will not be making an appearance at E3 is Prince of Persia: The Sand of Time remake. I am super bummed about this one. I was actually really looking forward to playing this one. The last Prince of Persia I played was on PlayStation 2. I skipped out on the PlayStation 3 version, but I was really looking forward to playing this one. But unfortunately that will be moved to probably next year of 2022. Another game that will not be making an appearance this year at E3 is Avowed, Saints Row, Time Splitters, Dead Island, Hollow Knight, Silksong, Need for Speed, Grand Theft Auto 6, Jurassic World Evolution 2, The Division 2, The Division Heartland, and Hellblade 2. So if any of those games catch your fancy, I am so sorry, they will not be making any gameplay appearances this year. But again, stay tuned and keep your eyes peeled out for any cinematics and trailers that these games might release at E3. Never say never, they could always be there. But yeah guys, that is gonna wrap it up for today's G-Mineo game news video. If you guys are excited for any games out there that are coming or releasing or revealing at E3, make sure you guys go comment that down below. And if you guys want to see more game news, more gameplays, more game reviews, all things game related, then make sure you guys go hit that subscribe button down below to be part of the G-Mineo family. We are looking forward to seeing you guys next time. Until then, I'm your host Mark, and remember, game it till you make it. Bye guys!